So sind wir gut.
Come out throwing. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. On the 39 now after that explosive start to this drive. Working on first down. Connecting on the slant. There he goes on the right side. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. The Vikings and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. Quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur and you might even hear a few bluebirds.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Defense with an excellent opportunity and a stop here on 3rd down.
Fang doch den.
3rd and long for him here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. The Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Working now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. There
Ja, was soll ich machen? Ja, hinwerfen ich nicht. Weiß.
That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Und
Trying to throw this from the gun. That's caught in stride by Addison. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
And the Vikings first down.
They're going to try and throw it here. Another one to Addison. Up to the races, middle of the
auf
field.
Wiedersehen.
And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead. Jordan. The Vikings ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. To no one's surprise, Brock, they lead in this one, and that lines up with the type of performances that we've seen from them during this 10-game winning streak. Looking slant route complete. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Vikings first down.
Throwing from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
19 yards.
They get 19 on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance.
Ja, gibt's nur. Das können sie. Ja, ich komme durch.
They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Vikings first down.
Back to throw it. Tries him on the slant. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Well, I hope every... The Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. He'll work against the blitz. Short pass brought in. The 30. Gets the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow the lead coming out of halftime. The Vikings ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. First and 10, they're going to throw. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. And he's been more than just an arm this season. It's been a pretty productive one for him toting that football as well. He's now up across 500 yards rushing after that last carry. Escapes the pocket. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Give him 13 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Finds him over the middle. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings can make it a 4-score game as they lead by 24. Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And their offense has been playing at an extremely high level as this has become a runaway quickly. They've scored each of their last 2 times out. Finds his man over the middle. There he goes again. To the 25. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Vikings are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. He got too aggressive to try and stop that play, and they tag him for pass interference. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. Brought in right side. It's a foot race. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings keep running away with this. The Vikings ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Completed over the middle.
Oh, den wunderbar. Den wurden gerammt.
Jordan Addison. And tell me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Vikings continue. Vikings headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now.
Die Vikings haben das nie mehr so eingehabt. Das
They
ne?
have this one wrapped up. We'll see if they even use
glaube
those
nicht.
timeouts. They're going to pass it here. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. Minnesota spends its second time out here. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Rolling from the gun here. Looking right, and he finds him. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Vikings keep running away with this. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And I know we talked about this in meetings this week, Brock, but I want to bring it to the air now, too. How much is a chance to play on this day?